is like good, because I just don't think it ever will. But I have turned over a bit of a new leaf, no pun intended, when it comes to kale, and I don't actually mind it now. It has to be smothered in dressing, of course, and fresh, but this is a salad from Cook Unity, which, if you don't know what Cook Unity is, it's like, I stopped doing HelloFresh, the weekly, like, meal subscription box where you made your own, you know, food and cooked it and chopped it and whatever, because it was just getting, I was just like not having enough time, and we switched to Cook Unity, which is pre-made stuff that you just heat up. My sister used it, and that's how I found out about them. It is very expensive. It is, I mean, we used to get 6 meals a week from HelloFresh. Now we get 8 from Cook Unity, for, you know, Monday through Thursday or whatever, because we tend to eat out like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, dinner-wise at least. And with HelloFresh, I paid like $55 a week, I want to say, for those 6 meals, which was 3, but just 2 portions of each. And for Cook Unity, I pay a little over $100 a week for 8 meals, but you're paying for the convenience, and you are paying for the quality. I know Factor meals is a thing too. I believe Cook Unity is better than Factor, quality-wise, taste-wise. There's like a million options of meals, like hundreds. It's like too much, honestly, sometimes. But I actually really like this one. And today I'm having lunch, but I don't normally eat these for lunch. We just eat them for dinner. So, like, yes, it's expensive, but I need the convenience, and like, especially now since I started my MBA, I'm gonna be working on that like in the evenings and things. So it's just a chapter, and whenever we get sick of this, then maybe I'd go back to HelloFresh or a new meal service kit. I'm so into the meal service kits. You know, we grocery shop for lunch foods, and that's it. Got my water. Thank God it's enough dressing, because if it's not, no good. And realistically, like, a Caesar salad has like no nutritional value, which is fine. Not that everything you eat needs to. Certainly everything that I eat does not. But it's delicious. And knowing that you could do like a kale Caesar, it's like, okay, the kale is there's a lot of nutrients in it. I actually woke up and felt like sore throat this morning, so I'm like, okay, thank God that I have kale for lunch, because I'm going to the shore soon. By the time you guys see this, I don't know if I'll be back, I don't know, but we've had this trip planned for a million years. It's me and my family, my mom, her boyfriend, my sister, her husband, Tony, me, and of course everyone's favorite, Luke, who is my nephew. And I'm so excited. I can't believe it's finally here. We planned it in like November of last year. It's supposed to be to celebrate my mom's 70th birthday, which was back in the winter time. But, you know, there's like nothing great or fun about the winter, so she wanted to celebrate in the summer. And now that we have the baby, like, we don't do family vacations. Really, these days we haven't done a family vacation vacation since before my parents were divorced, and my parents got divorced when I was like 14 or maybe 15. Regardless, it's been, 16, 17 years. But it's funny because my dad is coming for one night to stay with us because the house is, it's not big, but it has 5 bedrooms in it. And there's, 3 for the 3 couples, and then Luke has his, and then there's an extra. And I told my dad about it, and he's like, half kidding. He was like, what, like, why did nobody tell me? I'm like, well, it's Mom's birthday trip, and I don't know if she wants her ex-husband, like, coming on a birthday trip. My parents have a perfectly friendly, amicable, healthy relationship. My dad is very friendly with my mom's boyfriend. My mom's been dating her boyfriend since I was, again, like 16. So, and plus my dad, like, my dad is very routine oriented. He's not a traveler. He's kind of like a hermit a little bit. Which is good, not as good, but he's an Uber driver for his work, and that's good for him because he gets to speak to people and, like, talk to people, so I'm glad about that because he doesn't, like, really have any friends, like, outside of that. He's a very sweet man. Like, literally, my dad is, like, the nicest person, I think, like, on 2 legs. He still like, this is an example. When he was in high school, he was mean to a girl and said something mean to her. He remembers that he did this, and he says he still thinks about it, that it was mean. He has such self-awareness. He's like, I know what I was trying to do. I was trying to be cool and, like, impress the people around me. It wasn't funny. It was awful. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, if I could know where she is today, I would reach out to her and I would apologize, and I hope she's doing so well, and da-da-da-da. I'm like, I think the universe forgives you your high school self. But anyway, I told my dad and asked my mom if he could stay for one night, and then the two of them talked about it together because, again, this is gonna be my nephew's first time down the shore, so it's like a big deal. Like, he's never been to a beach before. He's been in a pool. The house has a pool, which is great. It's just a small little pool, perfect for, his size. And so it's a big deal. And I love that our nephew has, like, brought our family together. Like, our family group chat is constantly going off because my sister's texting pictures of the baby. So it's nice. And so, yeah, my dad's coming for one night. We honestly, even if we offered him to come for more than that, he probably wouldn't want to. Like, him coming to my wedding in Jamaica was, like, so out of his comfort zone. He has his routine, like, and it works for him and it's good. Anyway, I'll stop telling my dad's life story. He'd be like, what the heck? He'd think it's so weird that I was doing that right now on the internet. Oh my god. Speaking of my parents too, and my mom, the whole thing of, like, parents and, like, older people don't understand social media, and you'll show them, like, a meme and they're like, put their glasses on, they're like, who is that? Is that you? I don't know this person. And you're like, you're missing the point. Good, never mind. I told my mom how I about this in my last video, that my sister met a girl, Evie, who works with my sister, and like recognized her and like went up to my sister and was like, "Are you Julia's sister?" She's like, "Yeah." Who the hell are you? No. And then I went to a restaurant called Harp and Crown in Philly for a couple drinks this weekend before I went to dinner with my girlfriends. And somebody left me a comment and said they saw me there. And then when I went to Aritzia in the mall, 2 people came up to me there. I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, like, people, 2 people came up to me at Aritzia in the mall." She goes, "Oh, were you like promoting their clothes?" I'm like, "No." I was like, they were just regular women. They just, whatever. She's like, "Maybe they'll ask you to promote their clothes now." I'm like, "Mom, it wasn't the CEO of Aritzia. Like, they just happened to be at Aritzia." I was like, "Pretend that I said it was in the middle of the park. Like, just forget the location. It's not relevant." She just like wasn't getting it. No matter how much I say to my mom about social media, always it goes back to like a lecture about safety or this, that, and the third, and which I get, and she's not wrong, and like I think about that too, but I'm like, "Mom, anyone else always have to tell their parents like not everything needs to be a lecture. Like, you can sometimes just say, 'Oh, that's so cool,' and not add a life lesson onto the end of it." Do you know what I mean? I did a whole audio on this on my website, but I like really officially started my MBA work, and it's more team heavy like than I think anticipated, and I was like a little bit freaking out yesterday, which I knew this would happen, that I would get a little overwhelmed, and then I just have to get into a rhythm. But there's like so many team activities that we have to do, like, and I wonder if all the modules, it's Boston University, their online MBA program, and their program's broken down by modules instead of like semesters. I think it's like 2 modules per semester. But like the work like drops on a Friday, and then you have like a week to do it or whatever. I don't know. I'm still like trying to understand the due dates, because some things it said were due by this Wednesday, but some things said by next Wednesday, and not like some things by Saturday. I don't know. But I'm like, I'm going on a work trip. Like, the work dropped Friday. It was brand new. We got a list of our team, who's on our team. I have 6 people on my team. One of them is a physician in Houston, Texas, which is pretty cool. The others I don't know yet. Only 2 people out of the 6. So like, I am proactive. So like, I emailed everybody and was like, "Yo, like, we have a lot of group work to do." I didn't say it like that. Like, "Do you guys, like, can we meet? Like, whatever." And I'm dressed like this because I'm eating this for lunch, not dinner, because I'm going on a work trip for 2 days. That includes nighttime stuff, dinner, activities, whatever, and all day. Like, I won't even have time to do my own job, let alone anything for my MBA. So, but like, no one has responded to me yet. I'm like, "Guys, we need to like," well, 2 of them have, but I know everyone's just getting acclimated, and they're probably not like checking XYZ date, like, send an email to blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I can do anything on my own. What I can't do and what I hate doing is babysitting other people. And I get why it's team focused, because in the real world, you don't work usually completely independently. You work with teams, and you often don't get to choose who are on those teams. But still, I'm like, I need to do this when I can do that. Like, I'm going to the beach. Like, I don't have to do a bunch of this, like, while I'm on vacation and da-da-da. And so I'm just trying to figure it out and hope for the best. And I just feel like it can be difficult to work in groups. And even though this is an MBA program and it's not like 18-year-old kids, what I have unfortunately learned as I've gotten older is that some adults, real adults even, just aren't responsive or as organized or proactive as like you are, and you can't like force people to be, and sometimes you just have to take the reins. I'm still giving these people the benefit of the doubt, and I think a lot of my anxiety will be quelled once we actually meet in person. Not in person, over Zoom. But also, we all have full-time jobs. There's 6 of us, and so far, everyone that I've talked to is on a different time zone. The one guy's in Texas, like I said, fine, that's not horrible. The other chick is in Europe. So I'm like, we've got Houston, which is like, what, 2 hours behind Philly. And then Europe, wherever you're at, is like 5-6 hours ahead, depending what country you're in. So I'm like, how are we supposed to like meet after work? Like, literally, the first assignment we have is a digital escape room, and it says to expect to spend 2 hours with each other. I'm like, 2 hours? I hope that was an overestimate. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And then we have to like make a commercial, like a movie trailer, like introducing our team. And like a team contract and like a project plan. Like, this is all within like a week. I'm like, fuck. Anyway, I can't think about it now because I'm just gonna have to monitor my emails. I'm going on this work trip. I threw out some times. I'm hoping we can meet later this week when I get back, so we can just all kind of, you know, get ourselves organized. And then I'm hoping that maybe this module's like extra teamwork focus, just to like really like get people integrated with like how the program could be, the intensity of it. Tonight for my work trip, I'm driving there, which is nice. My coworkers are flying in. I'm meeting my boss in person for the first time. So that's exciting. I'm meeting her boss for the first time in person, which is also exciting. My best friend Michaela at work, she'll be there. And this girl Kira, who I'm friends with too now. I haven't met her before. Still getting to know her. But yeah, it should be a good trip. I love working remote, but I think it is helpful to like every so often come together in person. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that was really good. Again, it's called Cook Unity. This isn't sponsored. What else? Honestly, just really enjoying the rest of the summer. Trying to get acclimated to my new normal with the MBA stuff. I'll definitely talk more about it if you guys are interested. so I don't get too overwhelmed, which is always a bit of a struggle, but it's all good things, all good problems to have, truly. And I really need to keep saying that and grounding myself in that, because at the end of the day, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm always like, I need more free time, I want to be bored. The second I'm bored, I'm like, oh, I'm bored, what a waste of time.